What's up, guys? Yo, Mystic Shot Podcast, episode 25. Oh my goodness.
The quartennial or whatever.
We are at the quarter mark from 100, fam. Oh my gosh. Yo. There have been a lot of episodes. We've gone through a bunch of changes, but we are here. So
Oh, yeah.
we are here, and we are here to bring you guys the new balance patch. 2.1.0. Yo, when I made my video earlier, I was like mumbling over that because I'm like, damn. Like, I remember when I was saying 0 point something and like 1 point something, and it's like now we're up to 2, and it's just like, damn, like Runeterra is starting to get old now.
I know,
like,
dude. I've been playing this game for a year, and I'm like just still so hooked on it, you know?
I know.
It's wild.
It's crazy. Honestly, for me personally, it's always been the artwork and just how everything extensively works together, in my opinion, with Runeterra. It just feels like a lot of people have just thought about it, and just the way cards come out and the way cards are, just work together. It's just, I don't know, it's just a really smooth game. Honestly, it's just a really smooth game, and it always tracks me back.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that could be another podcast.
Of course,
artwork and just the game and how it releases. But we won't.
Yeah. No. We gotta stay on track because we got a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. So with the new patch coming out and stuff like that, they gave us a balance patch. We're getting a new champion, and on top of that, he comes out with he comes out with a bunch of cards, and then on top of that, they also gave us a preview of the new cards that are also coming out in the set that he comes out in. So we have a bunch of new cards that just dropped in the last 2 weeks. But today we're gonna give our impressions on everything that came out today, and then also we're gonna slimly go over Aphelios because I think we didn't really go over Aphelios that much in any of the podcasts. So we're gonna slimly go over Aphelios, but mostly it's gonna be focused on the cards that came out today, and also the video that came out with the cards that are gonna come out in the set with Aphelios as well. So
yeah, I mean, truth be told, I haven't studied Aphelios very much. And all of his guns and stuff that come with him, and the phasing mechanic. I've looked at it very briefly, but I didn't read what all of his guns do, pretty much. Yeah. So,
no,
I will be looking into it. Though.
He's I don't really know what to call him yet. I mean, I feel like they kind of kept his flavor from when he was in League. When he was in League, more of combo-y, you have to use the gun to use another one to, it's kind of just rotation. That's his whole thing. It's you have to use one gun to be able to use the other one, and they kind of just kept that flavor in Runeterra. So it's good. It's cool. So we're gonna go over that. So that's pretty much the overview of everything we're gonna go over. But before we get into all that, I have to tell everybody to like, comment, and subscribe, and to share the video wherever you can, so everybody can know about our opinions, and so that we can get more talk about Legends of Runeterra.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Do all that. I mean, I was hanging out in Shane Twin Sun's Twitch chat the other day, and a lot of what everybody in that chat was talking about was the balance patch that's coming, what they wanted for a lot of cards, and honestly, with this balance patch, they gave us most of what everybody was predicting. Facts. Like Gomez was in there, Deech was in there, Josh was in there, obviously Shane was there, there's a couple more people, and like everybody was just like really looking forward to this. And you know, as you'll find out when we start talking about the balance changes, you know, we're not disappointed.
No, for sure. We are definitely I feel like not every, because, you know, they can't literally make a balance patch for every person to be happy. Of course not. But I feel like a lot of points on this balance patch have been covered. And even things that people were like, oh, they're not going to hit that. They touched it, or they even hinted that they want to touch this. Like, they want the game to be balanced. So, and I approve. So, all right, yeah, that's my spew. You got anything to say, Swerve, before we get into the cards?
Nope. All
right,
nope. We're jumping right in.
So let's get into this. So, I got the balance patch right here. For you guys. So, patch 2.1.0 notes. Philios change expansion. We're gonna go over this a little later. But pretty much this is the expansion where Philios comes out. This is pretty much all his guns. Obviously, this is a Philios, and then all his guns, and then also I think there's one spell that comes out with him that allows him to phase between the guns with ours, whatnot. So, but we'll go. We're not gonna like detailedly go over it in this episode, but we are definitely gonna glaze over it a little bit because he also has a lot to do with the flavor, especially the flavor of the new cards that came out. So also the lunar event. I'm actually looking forward to the lunar event because I actually like lunar. Stuff. So I'm looking forward to this lunar event. They said that it's gonna be a lunar celebration to give us all the cards and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I'm undecided if I'm gonna buy the battle pass for this event.
No, I'm definitely going to because I like Lunar stuff. Right. I do. But all right, so we're gonna jump right into it. So first change. I did not see this coming. I really didn't.
Nobody did. Nobody thought they were touching
I didn't see MF being touched at all. Honestly, I didn't. Like, I knew they were gonna touch scouts, but I didn't know how. And I mean, them touching MF, hey, I'm happy. Because I always wondered, why does she have overwhelm? Like, I was even saying that in my first impressions. I'm like, I always wondered that. I'm like, why is she like a win condition on top of a win condition? Like,
it's. I think that their thought process of giving her overwhelm was to actually give her a reason to attack once she's leveled, because oftentimes, I mean, nowadays people playing scouts or MF in general that have her leveled are gonna have to really think about whether they want to swing with her or not, because just, you know, it might just be a waste, honestly. But I'm happy with this change because it doesn't change the scouts archetype at all. None of the changes that are in this balance patch are bad for scouts whatsoever. There's one good change, and that's, you know, we'll go over that. There's a Demacia card that got buffed that you know, we can discuss a little bit later in this balance patch. But I mean, I'm happy with the change. It's not entirely 100% necessary, I think, but I'm super cool with it.
Exactly. That's how I felt about it. Like, the more I thought about it, I'm like, all right, I can get behind that. I'm like, all right, cool.
Exactly.
All right. But yeah, I mean, you pretty much took the words out of my mouth. Pretty much just, you know, it's a good change. We'd like to see it. Scouts need to be nerfed. Cool. All right, next part. Well,
where's Runeterra unhinged? Runeterra unhinged. Where you at?
When I saw this, I was like, they buff Victor? I'm like, question mark?
I'm I'm happy that they're trying. I don't think it's
It's
enough.
definitely not enough, honestly.
I think him creating a hex core upgrade right away is the biggest boom for him. I don't know if it's really enough. I mean, 7 created cards is still quite a bit. The payoff isn't
Is the pay that's the biggest thing with Victor, in my opinion. When I first looked at Victor, I was just like, it just feels like the payoff that you get for playing him is just not enough. That was my whole biggest thing with him. Like, I like him as a card. Him as a card is good, and what he brings to the table is also good. But his flip doesn't add much. That's the problem. Like, if they made his flip, I mean, they shouldn't make his flip like win the game or something. But, like, you know, it needs to be impactful. That's the problem. Like, there's not enough create cards for his flip to be impactful. And that's the only issue with Victor, honestly. I feel like if they really looked into it and they changed something along the lines of that, Victor would, like, be good. He wouldn't be broken. He would just be good. Because, I mean, his stats and also what he does and what he brings to the table will not allow him to be broken. That's just my opinion. Because, I mean, you have to create cards. And you have to play them. It's not just create. Because, I mean, that's what I thought at first. When I first saw him, I was like, wait, he's broken. All you have to do is create the cards. No, you have to create the cards and play them.
Yeah, and I think that some of the other changes that are coming in this balance patch might help push Victor with the created cards. The Riven archetype cards got a little bit buffed, and I think that could be a decent archetype. Come tomorrow. What I thought, and I never put this on social media or anything anywhere, but I really thought that it would be nice if Victor got like round start gain barrier, like something like that, because it does kind of stay with his flavor a little bit, because he does have shielding, in League of Legends. So it could be, something. I don't know if that would be like stupid OP, but to have to create and then play 7+ or even 8+ at that time cards, I really thought that would be somewhat balanced, just to give him barrier every turn.
I mean, I don't know how they could think about balancing. I mean, I feel like they're moving in the right direction though, and that's I'm sure Unhinged looked at this patch and he was like, "Alright,
something.
We got something. That's all I care about." All right, next change.
I'm with him. I love playing Victor too. He's a fun champion.
All right, everybody saw this coming. Literally everybody. If you didn't see this coming, you weren't playing Runeterra. You literally weren't playing the game. You weren't playing the game if you didn't see this coming.
Your head was under a rock.
So, Grand Plaza got the nerf. Everybody said, just take away the health. Hopefully, this brings it in line so that it can't be touched again. Because like I said, when me and Swerve had the conversation, I think that landmarks should be strong. So, giving it the +1/+1 is strong, but maybe it's too strong. And Riot did a whole bunch of testing.
Yes.
And just giving the attack is enough. I will believe them. I will believe them.
Yes.
The attack and the challenger for a round. If that's enough, I'll believe them.
When Grand Plaza first hit, I initially said, a couple of different archetypes that it was going to be really good in, and Scouts was one of them. And I also said quick attack units. So perhaps Grand Plaza is much more fitting in like a quick attack archetype, like a Lucian Senna, Lucian Draven, Lucian something along those lines. It's still good. I think that it's great for ephemerals. It's still really, really good for ephemerals. So that Lucian Hecarim deck is still going to be strong. You're still going to need to carry, a couple of, landmark removals in, most of your decks. So but it's not like, okay, I play this and I just overtrade and get super high value trades every time that it's my attack token. GG, you got to deal with it or you lose.
True.
It's not like that anymore, which is good.
No, it is good. It is good. But yeah, I mean, everybody saw, like I said, like we said, wait, did we say this on podcast? I'm pretty sure we didn't. Like,
what?
About how we were chilling in people's streams and seeing what other people's opinions about Grand Plaza was, and
yeah, this was one of the changes that everybody was like, yep, that would be fine.
I honestly, I had been seeing this for the past like maybe 2 weeks. Just people saying, just take away the health, good to go. So,
well, we think, we'll have to wait
exactly.
and see.
So hopefully this doesn't kill the card, but 70% sure it's not. 70% sure it's not. But next change.
But now we're on to a change that.
Oh yeah, I was just like, wait.
This card was.
I was like,
dead.
wait, this card's still in the game? Nah. But
this card was dead.
But War Chefs basically got a stat rework from 1-3 to 2-2 now. So,
yep.
I mean, they basically just said that they originally looked at it and was just like how taking away because sometimes, well, most of the time, when Riot nerfs cards, right, they think about the future. Like, they're not thinking about, oh, this card is going to be broken, like, next patch or, like, the patch after that. They're thinking about, like, oh, down the line, we don't want to touch this card again. So, when they nerfed War Chefs to a 1-3, I think their thinking behind it was, just make it a 1-3, and then we never have to touch this card again. But this card literally just got completely taken out the meta.
It was, yeah.
Like, it went from literally a card that was staple in Scouts to a card that was not played at all in one patch.
Yep. That card died immediately. What I'm kind of excited for is actually seeing that Lulu archetype maybe come back with the Ionia Demacia. It could be, I think, and I was really shocked that Lulu is not touched in this.
Oh man, it gets me so upset.
Whatsoever.
It gets me so upset. Swerve. Gets me so upset.
Ionia got some love though. Ionia is getting some love. I'm very, very excited for Ionia.
Me too. Because I actually like
Ionia. That's not Lee Sin.
Exactly. I actually like Lulu as a champion, but I think she's just so goddamn weak. It's not even funny. Like, she's not even on the same scale as other these champions. But another conversation for another podcast.
Tune in next week where we discuss Lulu for 3 hours.
But so they changed War Chefs. He's a 2-2 now. He still does the same effect. Give 1/1 to a support, same effect, but they just buffed his stats, which is good because the support archetype needed a buff. So this is the buff that we're gonna get. So next change. Oh, who knows what this? Yo, what is this card? Whose man is this? Who played this? Nah, I'm just... All right, but they gave us a change that we didn't know. I mean, if you knew about War Chefs, there's no way you were gonna roll the dice and say, yeah, Homecoming is gonna be on the next balance match. If you said that, I need to bring you to the slots with me, bro, because I need to be black it is.
So if you were to say to me, Homecoming is getting a buff, this is the buff that everybody said it was going to be, right? Like, there's no other way to buff it other than dropping the mana to 4. It brings it in line with a lot of other landmark removal, like Aftershock. So it costs you something, but you can make that be your benefit because there's a lot of Ionian and other regions that have, play effects. I think that you might start seeing people playing Shadow Assassin again because of this. I think Yasuo decks are going to be played more. I'm not saying that they're going to be good. I'm saying they're going to get played more. And I don't know. I'm super excited to have a little bit more variety for Ionia.
I'm honestly interested to test this card. I'm not gonna lie. I'm interested because I don't know, and I don't even think anybody knows. I mean, probably somebody knows because this card's been out for a few patches now. So, but I don't know if you get rid of the card. If you get rid of one of the cards that this card is targeting, does it whiff?
Yes. So if they remove the landmark or the ally that you're targeting, I believe it fizzles.
Okay. All right. Because I'm sure there's some weird things you can do with this if they don't have a counter for it. But it being countable, honestly, this card could probably be a 3-mana card and probably still nobody would play it.
Oh, dude, you're crazy. No way.
It's Ionia.
3 mana?
This is the problem. It's Ionia. That's the issue. That is the biggest issue for this card. It's Ionia. Why would I play this over Deny? Why would I play this over Nopify?
You play it alongside Deny and alongside Nopify because it functions on a totally different level.
Yeah, but we just spoke how there's so much counterplay to it. Why would I play this?
Yeah, there is counterplay to it. There's counterplay to a lot of cards. Almost every card there's counterplay to, right? I mean, you can pre-Bastion if you think you're going to get hushed, right? True. That's counterplay. I mean, there's counterplay to everything. I think that this is... Like, you can make some pretty big brain plays in certain situations where, you are on attack or you are... No, let's say you're blocking. You have, your board is blocking. They, put their attack out. You choose your blockers. You're somewhat happy with the trades that are going on, and then they play a combat trick, right? Or they play a vengeance, or they hush your unit, and now it's gonna die. Okay, well now I can homecoming and remove my unit and remove one of your units. Now that you have to replay, I saved my unit, and now you are down mana as well. Like you can make opponents burn mana really hard, waste cards, waste combat tricks, waste removal. I think that this card could have some really big brain plays.
Okay.
Like it's implicating that.
Okay, I could see that. You're right. So, but
I'm not saying it's good.
But it's not good at 4 mana, in my opinion. It's not good at. If it was 3 mana, we have a conversation. But 4 mana. It's like a nasty combat trick. I mean, it's like, is it worth
it? So it does something similar to what Vengeance does. Similar, right? Mm-hmm. It removes a unit from the board at fast speed, but it's 3 mana less. Like, this card could be okay.
True. Let's see what it brings. Let's test it out and let's see what it brings. Alright. I mean, at least it's not 5 mana, right?
Yeah. Like, it's in the realm of playability.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, next card. So, Green Glade Elder. I mean, I'll take it.
Okay. Sure.
I'll take it. So they changed the base stats from a 1/1 to a 3/1 now. Hey, I'll take it.
This card got buffed because Riot did not know how to buff Temple of Harana. Right? Like, that's all I can think of. And like, at a 1/1, this card was useless. It's like all right, so you spent 3 mana for a really bad chump blocker, and you buff the cards in your hand that aren't on the board. Like, it's such a weird card, right?
It's a weird card. It's like you just played a card that buffs cards in your hand that you might not have. So, good job.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's good now. It can block fearsomes, I guess. It's okay.
It's okay. It's decent. It's a card you might look like. I was watching the Twin Sun podcast earlier, and he was just like, it's a card that I might look at for 2 seconds and then just go, oh, okay, all right, you're still in the game.
Yeah. This card is now creeping towards the realm of playability. It's a high synergy card, right? It's got tons of synergies, but as far as overall value, it's okay.
All right. Next change. I know you guys see that peeking in head.
Your boy. It's your boy.
Oh, yo, when I saw this change, I was like, damn. They hit Farron. I mean, he deserved it, bro. He's crazy. He's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Right? Like, what I remember when I first started playing Ezreal Dragon, right? And I'm like, so what's the finisher in this deck? And they're like, an 8/8 that makes 12 damage in your hand. What more do you need? I'm like, you're right. Like,
but now it's an 8/8 overwhelm that only makes 8 damage in your hand, and I don't think that anybody is unhappy about it.
Nobody, not even the Ezreal players, because 9 times out of 10 we rummage them away anyway. So like, does it matter? Like, if we're gonna kill you, we're gonna kill you anyway. So like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't really want these 5 mana decimates. I just want a body. That's all I want. I want a body with overwhelm. That's literally all I care about when it comes to Farron. The decimates are the icing on the cake. Honestly, like, it's literally like, oh cool, I got 3 decimates in my hand.
It's some thick icing, dude. That was some thick icing.
Oh yeah. Riot was like, wait, hold on, wait, hold on. We can't icing the cake that much. Like, relax. We heard you're on a diet. Relax. We gotta take some of that off there. So, you know, they ironed out the icing. It's a little smoother now. So, you know, he only has 2. He only gets us 2 now. So we're good. We're good to go. We're good to go now. Alright, but next change. I think this is actually a legitimate good change. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it took me a while to like wake up and smell the coffee and be like, okay, is this a good change? Like, I think this just needed to be burst. That's just me. I don't know.
Oh, you're crazy.
This card just needed to be burst. Make it a 3 mana burst spell. Like, honestly, just make it burst. What if this card was 3 mana burst?
No.
I know it'll be broken, but Riven deserves to be broken. She deserves it.
You can't burst, speed, overwhelm, quick attack.
+2/+2.
No. plus 2 attack. No, you can't.
That is so much stats on burst speed. Yo, this would have been like the craziest card. It would have been funny for a patch. Come on. It would have been funny for one patch. A card that is more broken than Pale Cascade. Come on. It would have been funny.
I would have laughed. I would have cried too, but
I would have been like, yo, Ryan is trying to top Pale Cascade. What is going on?
No, this is great. This has actually like heavy implications for playing like super high tempo Riven decks now. Like really, really high tempo, you know, just gonna freaking smash you right in the face. And, you know, so if you get, like, say, the next card we're gonna talk about, right, is Blade Squire. Let's say you draw 2 Blade Squires.
These cards go together. These cards go together.
And a Rune Weaver, right? So if you're attacking on odds, then Riven could potentially Blade of Exile herself, get leveled, and then turn 5, like, just
Jesus.
Like what?
He's here to
What
smack
does she
you.
become? A freaking. She becomes an 8-5 overwhelm
She's
quick
here
attack
to give you the smacks.
on turn 5. Like this is crazy good for her for a high tempo deck.
Yo,
I'm
imagine
excited.
this in like a Demacia deck where she's like rallying and she's just smacked every turn.
That could be really good. I could see it. I could see it with Freljord, like Riven has been being played with the other, burst speed combat tricks, like Troll Chant and stuff. I could see it in a style of Darrowing, like we used to see a few metas ago, where it's, you just play a couple of Harrowing and just freaking go all in on Noxus Allegiance and just try to stomp it in their face. I could see that happening. This opens her up big time.
No, this opens the door a lot. And then also Blade Squire got some stat change from a 1/2 to a 2/1. So this is the one that Last Breath it reforges. So
yep. No, this is a really good card now because there was too many 1 mana 2/2s getting played. Krusty Codger, Cithria, and Jagged Butcher. There's just too many of that to make this card viable, and now it trades with it. So this card is good.
and also that 1/2 from Bilgewater as well. The one that can
Yeah, Crack Shot Corsair,
yeah. That trades with this perfectly. It's like
no, this is good. This is a good thing. I'm actually kind of surprised that Riot didn't notice this before that they even released this card. Like, wait, this card sucks. Like, what are we doing?
But so they changed the Riven cards. They're decent now. Oh man, Christmas. Oh, Christmas came early.
All right, I'm gonna say right now, before you go into it, this card is still good. This card is still.
Of course, this card is still good.
Really good.
Of course, this card is still good. I just don't know how was 2 mana. But so Hush got changed from 2 to 3. I mean,
yeah,
we're here now. Like Hush has been the most balanced. Like it's been the most Like it's been the most changed card in Runeterra history, actually.
And it's barely been out.
Like you would have thought this card been out since Balance or something. I mean, since beta. You would have thought this card came out in beta, but it literally didn't. It came out in Targon, and it's literally been balanced. I think 4 times.
So it went from 3 to 3, and it could copy itself, to it could copy itself, but it went up all the time, every time that you casted it, and then it was changed to the 2 mana version, and now it's up to 3, no copying. So yeah, I'm pretty sure
it's been about 4 changes. 4 is either 3 to 4 changes with Hush, and
yeah, to
be honest, I think this one is gonna stick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually happy.
It'll stick.
I'm actually 3 wasting all of your mana in your spell mana to play this card. I think is good.
Yes.
I don't know if it should have ever been 2 mana. I mean, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, this is in the past. We are in a new future of Hush at 3 mana. Let's leave it in the past.
Yes.
It was 2 mana. It happened. We went through it. We here now. It's a new year.
Yep.
So I think this one is gonna stick. I think this change is good. And that's pretty much it. Like, what more do I need? Hush talks for itself. I don't even need to say anything. Hush is just like, I'm here. Hush got the show. Yep. We should just change it to the Hush podcast.
The Mystic Hush podcast.
Like, this is Hush's show, bro. Like, I don't even need to say much. I just put my cursor on this word, and everyone already knows what it is and what it does.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. But oh man, they hit 2 major cards. Oh, Christmas. Oh my God.
Mogwai can just be happy now. He can stop talking about Pale. It is no longer pound for pound the best card in the game.
Oh man, yo, he be. I'm not even gonna lie. He be wilding out sometimes. He be like, yo, Pale. Oh my, I don't even want to play this game. I just want to uninstall Pale. I'm like, bro.
I didn't think they were gonna go this way. I really thought they were gonna take the health away and just make it +2, +0.
Honestly, it probably would have been better if they had just kept the attack and made it still draw and then took away the health. It probably would have been better. But they probably did a lot of testing and they saw that if they gave it to 2, then maybe it was gonna hurt Nightfall a little too much. So they decided to just keep it with the +1/+1 and still draw for Nightfall. And this card is still good. I mean, this card is still good. Like, honestly, like, don't.
It's no longer an auto include 3 of now though. It might not be.
I don't know about that. This card is.
It might not.
This card is still really good. Like, this card is still really good
for some decks. I mean, because when we start talking about the other new cards that are coming with the Aphelios Champion package, I am pretty excited.
True. All right, so that's the balance patch. Then we got a new lab coming. A new single player lab. Swerve. We should have made a video for the.
Oh, the dual lab?
We should have. But it's alright.
Failed.
It's alright. Next time.
It's alright.
It's alright. Next time.
Now we can move on to the new cards.
Yep. So, just the board, the backs, and stuff like that. You guys can check it out. I'll leave the links below if you want to check out the full patch notes for yourself. I'll leave everything below. But now we're gonna go over the new cards that also came out today, which Cosmic Plays set us up with a good old screenshot. So, of all the cards, we got them here.
It's on the Play Runeterra website as well in the news.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
that's cool. All right, hold on. I gotta fix us so they can see that one spell. Okay, there we go. All right, that's good. Wait, is it? Okay, that's good. All right, so these are all the cards that came out in the video. So we have the Flight. It is elusive Nexus Strike. Draw 1 card. Shuffle me into the top 3 cards of your deck. So it seems like a control card in my opinion. This seems like a control card. I mean, Targon has a lot of control cards, honestly. So I don't know how good this card is gonna be. That's just my opinion.
I'm a little confused. I was actually going back and forth on Twitter with Runeterra on Hidge, and he said that he thinks this card is broken. I think this card sucks really bad, honestly. I think that it shuffling itself to the top 3 cards of your deck just makes you have kind of piss poor draws if you do get the Nexus Strike. I don't know. I think it's a glorified chump blocker that could sometimes draw you a card. I don't think it's anything better than that, and it's just going to be like, okay, I draw a card maybe, but it's turn 7 and I just top deck this and I'm about to die.
I mean,
as with a lot of 1-drops are.
That's true. But I mean, it's probably not a 1. It's probably not like a 3 of. Like, you don't play this card at 3 of. I think this is like a 2 of. because you don't want to you don't want it, like you said, you don't want to draw this card on like turn 10 when you need to draw something else. So like you don't play this card as a 3 of, you play this card as a 2 of, but the upside is that you can draw a card and then you know you're gonna get another one. Like you know 100% in your top 3 another one is gonna be there for. It's basically like a draw one that recycles itself. So in a control deck, I could see it seeing play. I could see it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's unviable. I'm saying that it's just not that great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could see it from that point of view. But next card, stress testing. This card I actually think is really good. This card is crazy.
This card is
gonna get TF nerfed. This card single-handedly is gonna get TF nerfed. And I mark my words. Listen to me. This card right here is gonna be the reason TF gets nerfed. I'm telling you, because this card is literally broken with TF's champion spell. Draw 3 for free? Excuse me? That has to be broken. Come on.
There's a lot of synergies with this card. It's not just TF. I mean, there's a lot of fleeting that happens in Piltover itself. You know, Zevi.
Oh, you can hold Jinx Rockets. Oh my! Stop it. That just came into my head. Yep. Yo, you can hold Jinx Rockets now. Nah. Make it 2 mana. Stop it. Stop it. Make it 1.5 mana. Stop it.
1.7 mana to play this card.
Stop it. This is I mean, you know what? Nah. You know what? I'm not gonna pass judgment yet. Let's see how it pans out in the meta. But I'm pretty sure this card is gonna be good. I'm not hands down. It's like if this card didn't have the remove fleeting from all cards from 1 mana, I think this card would still be okay. But on top of that, when it's discarded, you draw 1.
So this card could actually make Piltover University a fun card to play.
Oh, because you could. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done thinking about it. Next card.
Yeah. What's the next one?
Because that card just looks insane. All right. The Sky Shadows. When I'm summoned, refill 2 mana if you behold a Nightfall card. All right. It's okay.
I like it.
It's pretty good. I think
this card.
I think it has potential. I think somebody is gonna make some kind of curve in Nightfall that allows you to use this card, and maybe some kind of combo, maybe some kind of weird synergy that will allow them to use this card. But I think this card will definitely open some doors.
Yeah, it'll be like a Temple of Harana Nightfall deck or something weird. Like somehow it's not infinite mana combo, but lots and lots of mana combo.
Yeah, I could get behind this. Oh, all right, next card. Oh, I forgot about this card. How did I forget about this card? Troll Gifts.
Yes, I'm so excited. I want to play.
Grant an ally regen.
Yes.
I'll already take that. I'll take that. I'll literally take that for 2 mana. But that's not it. That's not all, folks. That's not all. If the card already has regen, give it +2/+2. And these are grants. Now, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm
baby.
I'm downplaying this. I said give. My bad. I'm sorry.
Braum.
Right, I don't know how to read. My bad. Grant.
Braum's coming.
Oh my
Braum is
god.
coming.
2 mana. Oh my god. This card might single-handedly put Freljord back on the map. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, literally. Because I think all the good champions in Freljord right now have regen.
There's good champions in Freljord right now.
Yo, don't do Trundle like that.
No, Trundle is he's alright, dude. I miss when he was 4-6. I really miss it, but
I mean, he couldn't just instantly trade with stuff. Like, come on.
Now he can.
Now he can, for sure. All right.
No, I'm super excited for this card.
I'm super excited for this card as well.
Trundle, Braum, 2 of Scargrounds in the deck, and then you just splash. Something.
You figure it out.
Something. This card's gonna be good.
You figure it out on the way, bro. Figure it out on the way. Troll Gifts is good. All right, next card, Starbone. If you behold the messenger, grant celestial allies everywhere +1/+1.
This card just makes me
so
smile.
when I was actually looking at the patch notes, right? When the patch notes first came out, I was looking at Silverfuse actually. I was watching her and she was like, "Oh, you could buff all the dogs." I'm like, "Wow, you can. You could get a dog army now."
Yeah.
You could be playing some freaking 2 cost 5 attack. They're like, wait, when did that become?
That draws you 1.
They're like, wait, when did that become a 5 attack, 5 health doggo? When did that happen? They're like, yo, I just played like 3 Starbones. Don't worry.
This card is like, it's like Poro Snacks, right? It's so much fun. It's like such a fun card.
It's literally Poro Snacks.
I love it.
Oh man, that's funny. But all right, next card, Gluttony. Oh my god, yo! When I was reading this card, I was like, only card that came to my head was Anivia. I'm like, oh man, is it her time? Is it time? Is it cold outside? To start getting 3 mana, 8 cost followers. Oh my.
Yeah, I think it's time.
No, you can instantly get Rekindler. What are you talking about?
Oh, it costs 1 more. Excuse me, not 8 costs.
You can
7
instantly
more.
get Rekindler.
Yeah.
And it kills it.
Why not, right?
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that has to be. It has to be disgusting. It has to be good. Like that.
Undying.
Oh
Undying's
yeah,
gonna be fun.
Undying. I forgot about Undying. Yeah, for sure.
Undying will be lots and lots of fun. What else? Shadow Isles, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Nah, for sure. But next card, Fury of the Fist. Oh,
Flurry.
I'm sorry, Flurry.
Flurry of Fists. I'm super pumped for this card. I think double attack is like, it's on so few cards that like I'm wicked excited for this card.
I was looking at this card and I was like,
wicked excited.
Okay, so they giving us stuff. Okay.
All right, because listen. A lot of people may have forgotten about a card called Young Witch, which when you support, you give temporary quick attack to a unit, which you can then grant double attack to. That is permanent.
Yep.
Like, this card is freaking bonkers.
This card is good. Not gonna lie, this card is. You might be on to something, man. I might be trying that. That might be the first. That might be the first deck I try. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah. Imagine Leona, or not Leona. Excuse me. Well, imagine any beefy unit. Imagine Fiora with double attack.
Oh god.
This card is crazy. I mean, it's 3 mana. It's 3 mana. It's a lot of mana to spend.
3 mana.
It can be traded with a lot of different types of removal cards for sure. Like it's not something that you're going to be playing on turn 3 and expecting that unit to, survive and win you the game. No. But like a turn 6 or turn 7 play, this card is nuts.
But remember, you're playing it in a region that has that backup. It has that deny, notify backup. So you're like, when I'm playing this on this is living. Because if you do something, I'm going to say no.
So I'm looking at like a Young Witch Elusives deck where you're granting double attack to duo and playing like Navori Highwaymen or something and other weird stuff to buff duo's attack and just give it double attack. Elusive.
Okay. Oh.
Like it's gonna be crazy. Like this is going probably in the Lulu archetype.
For sure. That's what I was thinking about when I was first reading it. I'm like, this looks like a Lulu card. Honestly, this looks like some kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, that was the first card that came to mind. Actually, Young Witch. Actually, to be honest, that was the first card that came to mind. Because I was thinking like I wasn't sure if she gives or she grants, but
no, it's temporary, but it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, because this if it has quick attack, then it grants it. Yeah, you're right. Wow, that's nuts.
And it's not like this card sucks on its own without giving double attack. It gives +1/+0 and quick attack. Quick attack's a great keyword to have, especially with challengers, which you're going to be playing quite a few of in a Lulu deck. Honestly, this is a fun card. I'm excited for this card.
All right, next card, the Fangs. 4 mana, 3/2 lifesteal. Play, invoke a celestial card that costs 3 or less. All right.
So this card is weird, right? Like, and I feel like a lot of 4 mana cards are really weird. There's so much going on with it.
Honestly,
like, 4 mana is I actually want to make a video about turn 4 in Legends of Runeterra because there's so much crazy stuff that happens on turn 4. A lot of swings in games and like deciding factors as to who's going to win happen on turn 4, and I kind of want to do a study about it. But this card is crazy. There's a lot going on with it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Literally, you took the words right out of my mouth. Like, there's a lot this card is literally just facilitating, and I think it kind of has to. Weirdly enough,
your cam just cut out on Discord. I don't know if it did on your stream.
Wait, hold on.
We're gonna edit this one out.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Wait, let me see something. That is weird. Alright, there we go. There we go.
There you go.
Alright, we're back. So,
there's
just a lot going on.
I don't know about this card. It's got 2 health, which, makes it very vulnerable to removal.
Mystic Shot.
Of course, but I don't know if it's good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we just gotta see. We just gotta test it out. That's all.
Yeah.
Alright, next card. This was actually one of my I think. You know what? Let's save it for the end. Because I was gonna say this is one of my favorite cards, but let's save it for the end. So this is the Veiled Temple.
Yes.
Each round, the first time you play 2 other cards, refill 2 mana, not spell mana, 2 mana, and grant your strongest ally +1/+1. This card does a lot.
Yeah, this card is. There's a lot going on. Like it's the Aphelios landmark, right? Like,
yes.
it has high synergy with Aphelios and how Aphelios lists are gonna want to function.
Like, it's just a lot going on with this card, honestly.
I'm scared of, like, Aphelios Nightfall decks. I'm scared.
You say you scared?
I'm scared, yeah. I feel like it's gonna be like turn 6 or 7, and you're gonna be like, all right, I played my card, and he's gonna be like, all right, well, I'm gonna play like 7 cards, and then attack. Oh no, you know, like there's a lot that this card can do.
Well, I guess I lose.
Maybe.
I don't know. This is another card that we gotta test it out. We gotta see how it works in the game. But I think it's a good card. I think it's a good card, a very good synergistic card, and I can't wait to see what it brings to the table. Honestly.
Yep.
But all right.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Powder. Next card. Powder Pandemonium. This card has such a weird name. Like, when I was first looking at this card, I was like, why is this card have such a weird name? But summon a Powder Monkey and give a random enemy vulnerable this round for each time you've activated Plunder this game.
Bilgewater Allegiance. Let's go, dude. I'm so excited.
Yo, like, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to bring back, like, the old TF Ezreal deck? Like, are they trying to bring it back?
Let's go. I'll be nabbing all game.
Because that's what it looks like they're trying to bring back.
I can't stress to you how this is my card of the expansion. I love this card. I can't wait.
Wow. I don't have feelings against this. I don't have bad or good feelings against this card. Like, I just want to wait to see if it does stuff. Because I think it is gonna do stuff. I think there is potential. Honestly, I think there is.
I will make this card.
Oh my god. He said, I will force this card into my deck.
That's right, dude. I'm so happy right now.
Oh man,
so happy.
I mean, like I said, let's see what this card does. Let's see what it does. All right, next card. 5 mana, slow speed, Wild Claws, and
this card's cool.
Yeah, I think so. An ally strikes an enemy. If it has Overwhelm, deal access damage to the enemy nexus. So basically, it's more or less Overwhelm on a card. If the card has Overwhelm.
Yeah,
that's pretty. That's spicy. I can get behind it. I don't know if it needed to be a 5 mana card, but I can get behind.
Yeah, 5 might be a little high.
I can get behind it.
5 might be a little high, but I mean, 5 is the cap as to where you can do Captain Farron and then this card on turn 10 with max spell mana, right? So maybe that's what they were thinking. Like, it caps out at that. But it's just more. It's more finishing power for Noxus. And
I didn't even think about that.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you have this and Farron, you basically and say for instance they only have like 1 creature on board, you do like 16 damage in a turn. Like, like that's a lot of damage. So yeah, okay. When you put it like that, okay, I can see that. But all right. I was gonna talk a lot of trash about this card, but I'm like, when you put it like that, okay, fine. We don't wanna go hard. What? Damn, I just forgot. I literally just popped out of my head. The one that halves your health. It literally just popped out of my head. Ledros. We don't want a Ledros go hard situation to happen again. So I can see how they just made this card 5 mana and just like, all right, we're just gonna leave it there. If it needs to be buffed, we're gonna buff it later. That's it. So
Yeah, the only buff that they could ever do is to make it 4 mana, though. They cannot make this fast speed.
No,
they can't. Nope.
No. They cannot make this fast speed. No, they cannot make this fast speed. Then Darius is a problem.
Yeah, I mean, this card could really fit hard into the Darius Draven Targon Overwhelm archetype. I could see this being pretty strong in that list.
You get to rally with Darius and then... Oh, God.
Oh, no, not Apprehend. That card
It
sucks.
does, but say, for instance, if you make a whole Darius... Because, I mean, like, there are a lot of cards that, like, deal with Darius being on board. I don't know. I mean, it's worth somebody testing. I'm sure someone's tested it out there. I'm sure someone has.
I'm excited. I like this card. I want to see more. I want to see what it does.
Same. All right, next card. 5 mana follower. The Cloven Way. This card has such a weird name, bro. Overwhelm.
Wait, what? Where is it?
Right there.
I gotta go to your stream to see what the heck.
The Cloven Way.
The
one that stuns an enemy. And if it's a follower, it stuns it again at the start of the next round.
Okay, yeah, that didn't make it onto the list that Riot put on the Play Runeterra. That's weird. Okay, all right, so that makes sense now, because what they did on the Play Runeterra page is they just put this skill called Sky Charge.
Oh, wow.
But this card is crazy. This card is weird.
This card is super weird. But it is Nightfall, so you have to trigger the Nightfall. But that Nightfall's crazy. That Nightfall's crazy.
Yeah, speaking of what's it called? The Darius Draven Targon archetype. This one fits right in. True.
Because you're able to just take something right off the board, and then you don't got to deal with it for 2 turns.
Yep. Well, in that, and it makes playing this card on defense really good. Really good.
So then you play it on defense,
this could be
and
wild.
then it's also stunned on their turn. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Then you swing, and then they're sad.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, next card, last card. 6 mana slow speed spell, Molten Breath. An ally with Fury strikes the 2 weakest enemies.
That's interesting.
It's a worse concerted strike for me. It's a worse concerted strike. Let's be honest. It's a worse concerted strike.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know if it's worse. I can say that it's not better, but it's different, and because you have Fury, so you target the weakest one first, you strike it, and then the next weakest one up. Obviously, I mean, you don't target; it just strikes the weakest one. You know, you get that +1/+1 from Fury, then maybe you can kill that other second one. This card's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of counterplay to it, like, you know, Freljord with Frostbites just laughs at the card, right?
100%.
But it's a big investment. It's a big
investment. 6 mana. That's a lot. But I mean, Demacia is not spending their mana on spells anyway, so.
Not usually. Yeah, that's true. I could see it being okay.
I just don't know if it's if it's good. Slow speed. Like, I think this card actually could have been fast.
You're crazy, bro.
This card could have been fast speed.
Nah, you're crazy.
How? It's you know, you don't get to choose the 2 weakest enemies. You don't get to choose them. Concerted Strike does the same thing, only you get to choose.
Well, Concerted Strike only damages 1 enemy unit, though. That's the difference.
True, but with this card, you don't get to choose, and your Fury, which they can, is basically one of your cards deals with two of their cards, maybe. Concerted Strike, it's two of your cards is dealing with one of their cards. So it's like, I don't know. This card is, I don't know. To me, this is a.
I think it's different.
All right. Let's see what it does. Let's see what
different.
it does. Let's see what it does.
True. It's different.
True. I'm probably overwriting it. Let's see what it does, though. All right. So those are the cards.
Yep. What's your number one?
My opinion, Veil Temple for sure. I'm with Veil Temple.
Right. That's fair. That I think that's going to be an interesting card to play. We already talked about my number one. I am stoked.
Powder Pandemonium.
So it gives Bilgewater more removal. It needed it. It needed it after the Make It Rain nerf. It really did.
Make It Rain nerf needed to happen though.
Oh, I agree.
Cause without it,
I agree.
TF Ezreal would have never stopped being a deck. Honestly, it would have never stopped being a deck. Cause that card alone was it was too much. It was like, what is this? It literally levels Ezreal to like one. Well, that was back when, but it leveled Ezreal to like 1/3 of what he needed. Like what? It was crazy. It was crazy. And then they were like, should we nerf Ezreal? Should we not? And then it was like, wait, we know the problem. We know the problem here. And everyone was like, you do?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, we know the problem. Make it rain. Oh, man. But, all right, we can go over Aphelios in another episode because we already have gone over an hour.
Yeah,
we've gone over an hour.
This is a long one.
But, we went over a bunch of cards. Basically, this episode, you know, we've been I'm sorry, I literally just I had a train of thought, and then my train of thought literally just blasted out my head, and I was just thinking about something else. But anyways, so this episode we went over a lot of cards from between the balance patch, the changes of the balance patch. And then also the new expansion that's coming out with Aphelios. And gave our opinions about all the cards in general. And that's about it.
You're gonna upload this one tomorrow, right?
I'm gonna upload it tomorrow. Right. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. No, that's about it. You have anything to add, Swerve?
Nope. I other than I'm very excited to this is gonna breathe new life into the meta, and it's gonna be a ton of fun. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to play first. I don't know. Well, excuse me. I don't know what I'm going to play second, because Bilgewater's coming first.
I felt that. So, this patch comes out tomorrow, which actually is going to be the day that you guys see this, because we record this on Tuesdays, and then I upload it on Wednesdays. So, this is going to be the day you guys see this. The balance patch is already going to be out. So, everybody enjoy the cards. I don't know what deck I'm gonna make first, honestly. I don't know. I'll probably try Aphelios, honestly. I'll probably be part of the hype. I'll try Aphelios out. See what works with him, what doesn't. And that's about it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see everybody next week. Next week, Tuesday. We are going to keep this consistent. We are going to keep this consistent. We are going to stream next Tuesday. Same time, same place. The 25th episode. I'm glad everybody joined us. And like I said, we'll see everybody next week. All right. Later.
Later.